feeling of, I gotta do a video on this, so let's talk about it. The Founder. So The Founder is the story of Ray Kroc. That's right, in the 50s, Ray Kroc created McDonald's. He gave us fast food, creating an empire. The rest is history. Or maybe that's not how it went down. And that's what this movie is about. This movie is the story of the beginning of McDonald's as we don't know it. And it stars Michael Keaton as Ray Kroc. We all love Michael Keaton, and we all know he does a good job in this movie. And in the beginning, this movie does a good job at getting you on Ray Kroc's side. He's a struggling salesman. He wants to make money. He just needs a good idea. And when a good idea comes to him, you're like, yeah, man, do it. Work with these guys and create something big. Create something good. And then at a point, you have to reflect and be like, wait, am I rooting for the villain? Oh, God. These guys being the McDonald's brothers. That's right. These brothers own a restaurant called McDonald's, played by John Carroll Lynch and Nick Offerman. They were great. And it's such a fast, efficient way of making good food. Kroc was just blown away. He's like, you guys need to franchise this thing. And as we saw on The Social Network, well, here we go. And you can totally see these brothers, given their personalities, like, I could see you guys going into business together. I could see you guys making a really good business. You got the financially efficient, business-minded one. You got the one who just wants to do good by the people in his community. And I love that. More than that, I love movies about entrepreneurialism. Movies about growing something. I mean, Straight Outta Compton did that. Social Network did that. Heck, Nightcrawler did that. What all of these stories have in common is someone gets screwed over when there is someone who just completely wants to take over the world in some way, shape, or form. Or at least take over their world. Doesn't change the fact that I'm always interested in the mind of someone like that. But in that, you have two sides of it. You have Ray Kroc's side and the McDonald's brothers side. The McDonald's brothers, I feel like I identify more with them. Every piece of paper or contract I've ever signed to work with someone in the YouTube space, I'm always like, is this the moment where the biopic of my life becomes the biopic of their lives? And I'm just a footnote. I'm a side character. I'm the shoulders they stand on to get what they want while I'm left in the dust. It is a concerning thing. It's like every time you sign a contract or go into business with someone, you're like, am I going into business with the devil? That's the question. So far, I've been pretty lucky. And the more Kroc gets, the more he wants. When you're going into business with a couple of brothers, you know, like the family restaurant, you know someone's gonna get hosed, man. Laura Dern's in the movie. She's not in the movie much. You feel like she's in the movie because, well, Ray Kroc had a wife. This is the story of him. So obviously they need to cast a wife, but she really does feel like she's in the background. Really, she's there to show when Ray Kroc's moving forward, he's leaving everything behind, including her. And I really do feel like this movie could have been about 10 minutes shorter. Near the middle of this movie, it feels like, all right, it's winding down. But not winding down. You're seeing him do stuff, but you get the point. He made contacts. The business is growing. Somewhere around there, between the middle and the end, they could have shaved about 10 minutes off. But guys, in the end, The Founder was great. I love Michael Keaton's portrayal. The supporting cast is awesome. The purity of the McDonald's brothers and what they wanted. And they all go into business together and you're like, you all can work together fine, right? But really, this is a story that you probably could have seen on a documentary. But sometimes when you see a story like that, you're like, why hasn't this been made into a movie? This story lends itself to be a movie, and it was done very well. If you guys want an interesting biopic of the founding of McDonald's, of the story you might not have heard before, certainly a good one. I will say The Founder is definitely worth watching and definitely worth buying on Blu-ray. Yeah, like next time you're watching Shark Tank, you're gonna look at everyone and be like, all right, who screwed who over? All right, guys, so The Founder, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's an entrepreneurial movie that you like where someone ultimately screws someone over? Maybe not a lot of people know about the movie. I'd like to know about it, so whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.